And a good morning. This is Dr. Leven speaking to you from Portugal. And this video I am recording to speak to each and every one of you in my elite team groups. Now, this is not me talking from some ivory tower to you as if I know and you don't know. This is us talking together, friend to friend, just like I would be, and I was talking a few moments ago with my sister in Belgium, like I'm talking with Christophe earlier this morning. This is a very serious moment in our lives. We're in a war, in a world war, because at the moment there is about 5 billion people quarantined or in some form of isolation or lockdown. 5 billion people, that's more than half of the world population. So this is serious on one hand, and on the other hand, this calls for extreme practicality, keeping our feet on the ground. And I hope with my video message, none of this is scripted. This is from the heart, from the head and the heart. So what are we doing in the elite team groups? Well, from origin, we've done it to increase people's wealth and at the same time increase people's health. Because the two are intertwined. They're actually very similar. Whatever takes a person from poverty back to wealth, to flow of cash flow of money, is also the same principles that take a sick person and bring him back to health. It's also eliminating the blockages. I've done that my entire life in my clinic, natural health clinic, more than 30 years. I've treated more than 300,000 treatments to over 28,000 people from all over the world. So nothing new there for me. And as far as the home-based business, well, guess what? 5 billion people are home-based in force now. And they're seeking, many of them are seeking for a form of income, but also a form of good information and guidance. This is not the time to join scammy programs or some bad, greedy programs. This is the time to really get anchored yourself, help your family be anchored on good principles, and then things are not as scary as they look, but we need to be practical. So, with the SMART programs, I think I can say that the elite team has become the #1 top team to pick the best smart contract programs. These are the Ethereum based smart wallet, smart contract programs. And we've begun with some. It was totally new for me 6 weeks ago. And look at where we're at today. It feels like we've been doing it for 6 years. Don't be afraid if you've never done a smart contract program. Don't even be afraid if you don't know what a smart contract program is. I didn't know it 6 weeks ago. And today, with my elite team and some really, really wonderful people, we've become the #1 top leader in it. Not only that, we're working directly, closely with the developers of the new smart contract programs. That's why we're doing several of them. Now, am I going to try to sell you today or convince you that you should join any of our programs, of all of our programs? No, that's not the purpose. The purpose is actually to kind of calm you down a little bit and to give you some hope. Now, calm you down, yeah, the government is saying, stay calm, don't go into panic. And the more they say that, the more people go into panic, right? And in most of the sales and money-making environment, they're trying to sell you, they're trying to convince you. I'm not going to do either one of them. Calm you down. Well, why? Because that coronavirus is a bioweapon. It's been designed in a lab. Don't have any illusion about that. Now, I'm not going to elaborate on this, but I could talk for 3,000 hours on the subject with facts, with scientists and everything. So just simple. It is indeed a war zone, and we need to be wise in a war zone. What's the key? The main key is get your immune system boosted. You need to boost your immune system. Washing your hands and staying away from people is not good enough. Now, I will make a separate video. Those of you that are in my Telegram groups already know that I have done several posts talking about vitamins, talking about water drinking, talking about taking salt baths, talking about doing the 5 Tibetans. Many things practical, easy to do. You can do them immediately. They cost nothing and they help a lot. I have people now around the world that day by day, they're fortifying their immune system. So that's part of all the elite team groups. From here on out, I make a commitment. Anything on that level, I'll make sure it's spread across all of my Telegram groups. Secondly, I make a commitment that the programs we present, and yeah, we offer a variety of them, we have to give you choice on one hand, also to be with the leading edge ones. And yeah, it's coming fast and it is an overload of information. Don't try to figure it all out. Kind of, go with the flow, they say, right? Well, here is the deal. In some things, if you feel that we're coming from head and heart, from a pure place and a place of integrity, don't go study all the different compensation plans because you're going to go crazy. It'll be too much too fast. I'm able to handle a lot. I've been in over 2,000 programs myself. I've invested. I've generated over $300 million, so I know a thing or two there as well. And I can share this, and I'm going to share it on a daily, I have been sharing it on a daily basis, but we're going to do more of it, and we'll make it more and more practical and simplified. So you don't have to listen to theory. Good God, sitting there studying compensation plans, you can go do it until you're blue in the face. Go, when we say, go ahead, grab a spot in this program if you can afford it. They're all inexpensive programs. We've got solutions from as little as $5 or $15 or $45. So don't tell me that you cannot do that if you're in that league. By the way, another thing while I'm at it, don't come in my elite groups to complain. Don't come to whine. Good God, in some groups, I feel sorry for these people. Not going to talk about these people. You're not that person, or you wouldn't be listening. I'm already talking for 7 minutes. You wouldn't listen for 7 minutes in a video, but I'm simply going to assume you're one of the good people. And since you're one of the good people, I want to help strengthen you in health. I want to help strengthen you in wealth. And if that's one with one of my programs, fantastic. But if it isn't, equally fantastic. I'm not here to try to squeeze commissions out of you. I hope you hear me loud and clear. This is a Sunday morning. I got better things to do than that. But we've got great programs. FOMO Elite, the developers, A-OK people. Yes, I'm directly connected with them. The Bull Run group with Bull Run 1, Bull Run 2, excellent people. And then we've got a few other ones. We're doing a team build with Doubleway. I don't know the owners in Doubleway, but we're doing a team build with Andreas, and it's a fantastic team build. So there is, when we work smartly together, we can make it easy for everybody. And you know the rule in the elite groups. It's always, we don't want to see losers on the side. We don't want to see people miss out. That means 3 groups of people are welcome. The first one is the smallest group. It's less than 1%. It's you who loves to promote, kind of like me who loves to share. I don't really like to sell. I don't like to promote, but I love to share. It's part of my DNA. So if you're a person who loves to share, or even a person who loves to promote, yes, you're welcome. But we have no illusion. That's less than 1% of you. Now there is a much larger group, 20%, is the passive investor. That is the person, you got a little bit of money, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 5,000, and yet you don't want to promote, you don't want to sell, you don't want to set up doorway pages, you don't want to do webinars, none of this. You just want to invest and see a return. Well, we welcome you, because we have in each one of our programs, we structure for you much more than we structure for the big leaders. The big leaders know that otherwise 95% of their people lose. So that's not much of a leader, is it? In my groups, 99% of the people win. And we're working on that 1% to even eliminate, make sure that these people, that less than 1%, that they still make money. Because guess who is our biggest group? And I hope I make you feel at ease with that. 80% of the people in our groups are regular people. They're inexperienced people. They're new people. They're newbies. Don't feel bad about being a newbie. We're not going to insult you. We're going to help you hands-on, not with theory, but with practicality. You need to listen to us. Now, also, we welcome the afraid people, because we know a lot of you have gotten burned. A lot of you are scared. That's all right. That's the majority of the people today. And I'm not going to pretend that I'm always strong and that I'm always knowing and that I'm always have a clear vision. I get confused too. And I get scared too. And I get upset too. But the difference is each time I choose to come back to center, because you will ruin your health if you stay in a complaintive mode, if you stay in a fear mode, if you stay in a panic mode. You can't sustain that. Your family cannot sustain that. And don't join that group of people who wants to jump off a building, you know? So this is a time to be practical. I hope you're going to check out, come into our groups kind of as an open door. If you don't like what you see, you're welcome to leave. But don't come to complain. Don't come to wise ass. Come to learn and come to participate. And once you see the wonderful programs we have and you choose to participate, great. And if you then choose to share it with other people, hey, I'm honored, because at that point you become a warrior together with me and my leaders. We're on a war path. No fuss about that. We're helping people in a war zone with real practical health information and protection of our health, and with real cash flow, money coming into your life like that, including if you're passive, including if you think you cannot sponsor, including if you're a great leader that you can also share this with the people that you normally share it with. All three, you're welcome. Thank you for letting me share this message. Let's turn this coronavirus into a corona victory. I live in Victoria Boulevard. You know what's on the roundabout at the entry of Victoria Boulevard is pine trees shaped into a crown. How is that for symbolism? Let's create a coronal crown victory. That is the elite team, but that is the people behind the elite team. That is you, that is me, that's my sister, my brother, my friends. Yes, I'm bringing in my own family. I'm bringing in my own close friends, because we want to help each other. If nothing else, this time reminds us, this war time reminds us we need to help each other, right? Makes sense, right? Our head in the sky so we can dream, our feet on the ground so we can be practical. God bless all of you. I love to do what I do, and therefore I love each one of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.